In this video, we're going to install Laravel Jetstream with Inertia.js, and we're going to be using Vue.js. So let's just get straight into it. So if we go to the Laravel website, the first thing they say you need to do, you need to have set up, is you need to have PHP and Composer installed. So I'm going to assume that you've done that. If you haven't done that, make sure you do that. Now go over to the Laravel Jetstream website, and we're just going to follow these instructions here. So we're going to copy this Composer command here. We're going to go over to our terminal. So this is going to be in the folder where you want your project to be. Just paste that in and then name your project. I'm going to call this Coding Goblin. Okay, let that run. I'll fast forward any bits where it's taking ages to do this. That's finished doing its thing. So let's have a quick look what the next thing we need to do is. So we're going to go into that project we just made and then run this command here. So let's change directory, Coding Goblin, and then we're going to run that command. Perfect. I'm just going to open the project up in Visual Studio. Okay, let's see what we need to do next. So we've installed the Jetstream package. We're going to be using Inertia.js, so we want to use this, and we're not going to be doing Teams. We're just going to be doing standard Inertia.js, and we're not going to be doing server-side rendering either, although I will in the future do a tutorial on that as well. So we're going to run that. That one's done. Now let's see what we need to do next. So we need to run these commands here. But before we run migrate, we need to create our database. So we can run npm install. Let that one run. That's done. We can run npm run build, although we can do a different command that will watch for changes that we make. So we'll do that one after. I believe it's npm run dev, and it will just watch for changes rather than just doing it at once. So we'll do that in a minute. Okay, but now we're just going to go over and create a database. So I'm going to be using MAMP, and I'll be creating a database in here. So I'm just going to call it Coding Goblin. Tutorial, and I'm going to copy that and create. So that's been created. And now we want to go over to our project, and we need to go into this .env file, and we need to just put our database information in here. So the name is Coding Goblin tutorial, the username is root, and the password is either blank or it might be root. So if we get an error when we run the migration, we'll know what it is. And we're also going to do this db_socket. And I don't know if everyone needs to do this, but I tend to for some reason. So we're going to just open this web start page and get this information here. Feel free to try it without this socket, just without having, just with nothing there. But if for some reason it just doesn't work, just try doing that. So we're now going to run migrate php artisan migrate. It helps if I actually spell it right. php artisan migrate. We might get errors here because I might have put, yeah. So basically, I think I have put the wrong password here. So let's just try root. Save that, run it again, and it's worked. That's perfect. Okay, so now if we run, so we've got that. Now we need to just run php artisan serve. And we have it running on port 8000. So let's go to localhost 8000 and see what we have. there we go. Our project's up and running. Now, just one more thing. I did mention about watching for changes. So if we run npm run dev, I believe that's the command. Yeah, it will watch for changes. So now if we go and make any changes to our Vue.js files, so let's just go to one of these, for example, dashboard, not dashboard actually, welcome. I'm guessing this is welcome here. So see documentation there, let's change that and see what happens. Hopefully this is the right file. Yeah, it's okay. So now let's just add something here, some random text, save that, and then we should see, with a bit of luck, Why has it not done it? A bit of luck, please. Yeah, there you go. I'm not sure why that hasn't updated straight away. It should have just updated. Potentially, if I just stop that and start it again, we'll try that again because it should just reload. Okay, not sure why it's doing that, but basically, if you refresh the page, it is updating. So yeah, that's how you install Laravel Jetstream with Inertia.js and Vue.js. In the next video, we're going to be looking at creating some roles and permissions and applying them to users. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much.